Hello everybody, what is up? And today I will be recording this video correctly. And if you're asking what do you mean by that, I mean I've already recorded this video before for an hour, went to my file where it should be, and turns out I didn't record a single thing, so now I just have an hour of me talking about nothing no one knows. So now I'll be doing this correctly, hopefully, which is actually good because I actually went over the footage, well not really the footage because I couldn't, I went over how I talked. And I already knew how I talked because I was in it, and I was kind of boring, so I'm going to actually do this more fun. Now, this is going to be a 4-part series. Actually, not really a series, just 4 parts, because I will actually be doing tutorials. I will be teaching you how to get into orbit, I will be teaching you how to get from orbit and go to the moon, and get into an orbit with the moon. I will teach you how to land on the moon, and then I will teach you how to take off from the moon and land successfully on Kerbal, hopefully. Now let's get started. And if you're wondering, if you hear any clicking, that I'm actually doing this video live. I'm not doing commentary. So that'll be that. And when I get into the 3rd part video, I will send these videos. I will post these videos in 4 different parts. The first part, well, this will be part 1, will be me getting into orbit. So in the 3rd part, when we go over landing, you'll hear some of that, because as I'm slowing down, or wanting to slow down, then I will be pushing lots of buttons. And let's go to a ship. I already have a ship made. I just called it tutorial ship because this is a tutorial video. Now, if you're wondering, this doesn't really help me because you have the ship, and I don't know how to build a ship that has enough power to get to the moon or get even into orbit. Which, trust me, when I first started doing KSP back in February of this year, I had so many problems. It took me so long to get into orbit. Every time I'd try to get into orbit, I'd watch a video on how to get it. I'd be like, that's impossible. How do you do that? You're a wizard. And then I learned how to, and I'm like, oh, I'm just retarded and don't know how to do it. Which doesn't make you retarded. It just means that it's going to take a while. Now, I don't feel like doing a video on how to create a ship, so, I mean, I just have this set up right here. I mean, if you already have a ship that has enough thrust, you just don't know how to do how to get into orbit. Like, if you have a friend that's like, oh, you could use this ship, and you're like, oh, I can build that easily, but how do you get in orbit? He's like, oh, I don't know, I don't feel like telling you, just do it yourself, fag. Well, then, yeah, I'll do that now. So, we'll go to launch. Last time I also made this video, it was like around 10:30 at night on a school day, and I was already tired. So yeah, I wanted to release this video Friday, part 2 today, which is now Sunday, but it looks like I won't do that, so I don't know what I'll be doing. I know I'll be either releasing them on Friday or Sundays. I think because I wanted to release this really early, so I'll release this video Monday, I'll release part 2 Friday, part 3 Sunday, and then part 4 next Friday. So, maybe Friday, because I think, I don't know. What the hell? I don't know what day that is. Oh, I don't feel like doing it now. Alright, so, obviously you're going to hit T. I usually have my resources out because I like to know how much fuel I have left, but that's just me. Now, this ship is really light, kind of. 242.42 tons. That's really light to compare what I usually lift off, which is usually around 400 tons to 500 tons. So I'm just going to do 2/3 thrust because that's perfectly fine with me. It's space to go forward. And you usually don't want to thrust up as quick as possible because of the atmosphere. It's dragging your ship, so you want to have less of a thrust. I mean, usually it doesn't really matter as long as you get in orbit because this is your lifting stage. So if you want to actually get into orbit with a lot of fuel, then that I would recommend. Because of the atmosphere pushing down, you have a lot of friction, which actually slows you down more the faster you want to go. So just wait till you get more of the atmosphere to thrust up. And when we get to around 10,000 meters is when you want to turn right at a 45-degree angle compared to the horizon. Which this will take a while. So, as we're going up, how's it going? You guys play KSP, don't you? So do I. I wonder if we could see the moon. Is it up? Oh, there. Oh, both moons are out. We have moon, Mune, and Minmus. Well, look at that. Magic. today I'm going to see gravity. I am so excited. I've heard so many good things. Except I don't know if I should see it in 3D or regular, because there's a lot of reviews saying that because of how good the visual parts of it, it really should be seen in 3D. But me and my girlfriend are going whenever she gets home back from her mom's. And I'm so excited because just me being a space fanatic, I can't wait. Alright, well, we're almost at 10,000 meters, and once we do, then we will slowly turn right. You don't want to do it too fast because sometimes you'll overshoot it by quite a lot, as I've done before, and then you lose a lot of your delta V. Ha! I knew the word. So just, make sure you see this, the HDG heading. I guess I don't know what that means. I'll have to find that out. If any of you know what it means, you can comment. I don't give a crap. Help other people out. Just make sure you're at 90 degrees. And just keep thrusting. Just keep thrusting. We should almost be out of fuel for this, which we are. Boom! Goodbye. And then, because we got rid of this, I'll just thrust all the way up. Usually, for me, this is just me. When it goes to when the surface goes to around 1,000 meters a second, it switches automatically to your orbit, like how fast you're going in for orbit compared to the planet. Then I usually turn all the way right to a 45. Not a 45. Well, if it doesn't, just switch it, and then I usually go to the right, flat against the horizon, which I don't know what is going on. I didn't have this problem before. Oh, out of fuel. Switch. Should probably go. Oh, crap. Alright, well, the atmosphere starts at 70,000 meters, and because of this video, I'm just going to go to 80,000, because why not? And what you can do, you can go to your Apple Apps, add a maneuver, and go to your, prograde. Ha, I found out. And then just go wee. And then when it starts switching, that means this is kind of getting close to this. And then that means you want to aim at this blue dot on your nav ball, and then it has your estimated burn. It's always compared to how much weight you have in your engine and how powerful it is. And sometimes when you switch over, it takes a while. It'll say like, oh, you have like 5 minutes to burn, and you're like, that doesn't sound right. And then you start burning, and it's like, oh, you actually have 10 seconds, and you're like, oh, thanks, KSP. But usually you want to wait until your node comes around close to around 53 seconds. If you want to do halfway, once the node T-minus half of what 53 seconds is, then you can start burning, or just wait, or just when it hits 53 seconds, then burn. That's sometimes what I do, but really it doesn't matter as long as you get in orbit. But I don't need this. I don't use it because I'm a professional. No. I'm just going to wait until I get to 80,000 meters and then start burning, because we have such a light ship right now, and with how much fuel we have left. Yeah. I have an ulcer, and this hurts like a biatch. I'm just going to save by hitting F5. If you don't know that, you can hit F5 to save. That's helpful if you want to save in case you crash. Just go up, thrust, power. No, power. Yes, power. Power. Alright. So if this Apple Apps falls behind you, just lift up towards the blue area and it'll go up as long as you have a light ship and your engine power went off. I don't even know if we have enough fuel. Crap. Every time I do this video, I did a test video just to make sure I have enough fuel to get there, and I didn't have anywhere near. I wasn't even using this stage to get into orbit, so I have no idea what's going on. Did I break something? What? Something was damaged. Huh. So crap. Ooh, okay. So I think we may have lost some fuel. That shouldn't matter. I mean, I should have plenty of fuel. I mean, oh, crap. Huh. Alright. Well, that's how you get into orbit. Yeah. I'm gonna do the next video. Hopefully I have enough fuel to get to the moon and then land and then take off. I mean, I should. I don't know why I shouldn't. I've done this before. I mean, usually when I come back I have plenty of fuel. Yeah. Alright, well, this is part 1. I'll release this Monday on the 7th. Then I'll release the next part on Friday, the insert date of Friday of October 2013, which I don't know what it will be because I don't feel like doing the math, even though I could probably look. Oh well. But I use my phone to record, so I don't know if that'll stop recording. Oh well. So, this video will be released, like I said, whenever I upload it, even though it doesn't really matter because you'll already be seeing this video and you don't know why I'm telling you when this video will be released because you're like, duh, I'm already watching it. So part 2 will be released Friday, then part 3 Sunday, and then part 4 next Friday. So, talk to you when, yeah. Alright, well, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope this helps. By the way, I probably forgot to mention this little thing here. I don't know if you see it on my mouse, but the yellow thing that looks like a T upside down, that's your prograde. And if you go back, you have your retrograde, which more looks like a Y with an X in the middle, kind of, yeah. And what that means, your retrograde is the opposite way you're going. So if you want to burn backwards to decrease your orbit, then you want to burn retrograde. If you want to burn up, like if you want to go to the moon and push your orbit up, then you want to burn prograde. So that's that quick helpful hint thing, and I'll go to the next video where I will teach you how to change your orbit tilt to match moon, go to the moon, and then get into orbit with this. So I'll see you then.